Hello and welcome to Skyhawk on the Commodore VIC-20, and this, well, according to the cassette cover, it requires a 3 or 8K expansion. I'm using the 8K expansion, and if you haven't guessed, this is effectively Falcon Patrol on the C64, except for some reason it's called Skyhawk on the VIC-20, and I'm not even sure if it was by the same programmer Steve Lee. I'm not sure. Some people seem to think it is, but when you load the game up, it's got somebody else's name on it, on the copyright, so I'm not sure. I'm not sure whether this came first or Falcon Patrol came first. If anybody knows, by all means leave a comment, please. I've tried to do a bit of googling, but I couldn't turn up anything conclusive. So the idea is just to shoot down these enemy planes. You've only got a limited amount of ammunition and fuel, which you can see ammunition at the bottom right and fuel just above it. And you can replenish it by landing on these little platforms, which the enemy planes like to bomb, or shot me and bombed the platform. So I think it is actually a bit harder than Falcon Patrol in the C64. I'm not sure whether it's just because it's not quite as smooth, and you can see that there's no animation on the plane really when it moves up and down. So the graphics are a little bit more limited, but it is a VIC-20, what do you expect? Otherwise it plays pretty similar. So according to the loading screen, this came out 83, which is around about the same time as Falcon Patrol, so as I say, I'm not sure which came out first. Well, that was lucky. So there's no power-ups or anything like that. It's fairly no frills shooter, but I think it plays pretty well. Graphics are not too bad for a VIC-20 game. Sound effects are not as good as they are in Falcon Patrol and the C64. Normally the VIC-20 sound effects sound pretty good, but the C64 version is definitely the winner when it comes to that. And maybe the winner when it comes to gameplay, but only just. Otherwise I think this is a pretty decent game. I wouldn't say it was the best shoot 'em up on the VIC-20. I've already reviewed Grid Runner, which I think is pretty good, and Omega Race, which is awesome. But this is definitely a quality shoot 'em up, no doubt about that. So I'll give it 8 out of 10. And damn it! And see you in the next video.